Meantime, local protesters met for lunch this afternoon outside local Congressman Kevin McCarthy's office. About a half a dozen members of the Kern County Progressive Democrats of America held a brown bag vigil outside McCarthy's office, asking him to support health care and not warfare. Other chapters held similar protests outside the offices of congressmen and women across the nation. McCarthy voted against health care reform measures introduced by Democrats last year.
Protesters stood in front of a local congressman's office today to call for health care reform this afternoon. Members of the group Progressive Democrats of America stood in front of Kevin McCarthy's office with signs and banners to promote health care, not warfare. Protesters call this the Brown Bag Lunch Vigil. They say it is a nationwide campaign to advocate for health care reform and to call for an end to the country's involvement in Afghanistan. They say that money should be invested in keeping Americans healthy.
It overshadows anything that's going on in Iraq and Afghanistan and Pakistan. We're losing more lives right here at home because people don't have health insurance and they're dying. And the most recent estimates are 50,000 to 100,000 Americans a year are dying.
McCarthy's office issued a statement in response this afternoon. It says, in part, Congressman McCarthy does not believe our nation should retreat in Afghanistan and is committed to funding our troops. He also does not support government takeover of health care.
Politics now, and dozens of local Democrats were brown bagging it today for a lunchtime vigil in support of health care reform.
I believe that health care for all is what we need to fight for and look at the real situation, the real crisis in America.
Members of Progressive Democrats of America staged a protest outside the Bakersfield office of Congressman Kevin McCarthy. The demonstration was part of a larger nationwide event. PDA and its allies are calling for an exit strategy from the war in Afghanistan and to establish improved and expanded Medicare for all residents of the United States. Congressman McCarthy was out of town at the time of the protest, but he did issue a statement saying he does not believe our nation should retreat in Afghanistan, and he does not support a government takeover of health care.